Give me that crap. It's you.
Get ready to tell us all that information. But first, I can't wait for this. Let's go, Special K.
Spam calls? He answers them all.
Scammy scam.
Can I beg your pardon? What do you mean by scammy scam?
It's Special K's telemarketer turnaround.
Well, you have a beautiful voice.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Everybody told me that.
On the Rula and Ryan Show.
104.1 KRBE.
Now, what I love about this is you are keeping them occupied so they're not doing it to somebody else.
Well, they are going to call somebody else. We know that. But hopefully you fluster them enough, Kevin, that they need a break from that little phone
Kevin's
farm
a hero, is
to
what
go
you're
out for a
saying?
smoke
You're
break.
a hero by
right.
keeping these jerks
Scammers.
occupied.
So telemarketer turnarounds are where the calls come to Kevin. It's not where he's calling them. We all get those calls. He welcomes them. We all deny them.
This is dark, and I'm so sorry, but they wanted it this way. When you're calling about funeral expenses, we're going to talk about death.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So, also, should he call the cops on me? I am going to reveal something to him that is, a felony.
Uh-oh.
And I am going to see, will he try to make the sale, or will he try to call the law on the side?
If I had a bet, I would go with the sale.
Yeah,
he's
they're not
make
going to
this
do the right thing.
And you want to give us a hint on what voice did you use, or what character are we today?
The most successful voice I have with the prank calls is when I use an elderly person's voice. So this will be Eloise.
You mean the
Pennebaker.
telemarketer turnarounds? Most successful because they'll
most successful
okay,
on
gotcha.
the telemarketer turnarounds is because they like to take advantage of the elderly.
Oh, they sure do.
Eloise Pennebaker?
Eloise
Bring
Pennebaker.
out the old
Sweet
girl.
little
Here we go.
Eloise is coming out. Okay, here we go.
And we're going to find out what happened to her husband here. This is how the call started.
I'm going to connect you to my senior supervisor, who will assist you further to get maximum coverage options. So stay with me.
Thank you so much for being on the line. This is Mark, and I'm with First Deals on a recorded line. How are you doing today?
Fine.
Right now, we are here to provide you a new low-cost final expense program. You do make your own decisions for yourself.
Yes, the last person who tried to decide something for me was my husband. I smothered him in his sleep last year.
You sleep somebody else?
My husband, he passed away. I smothered him because he tried to make decisions for me.
Oh, okay. Someone murdered your husband?
No. It was not a murder. No, sir. It was accidental. It was accidental is what I told the officer. But just between you and me, I smothered him. I smothered him because he was mouthing off to me and trying to make some decisions, like you said.
What happened? Like the accident? Like how was that possible? By the way,
he was snoring a lot, and I accidentally leaned the pillow onto his face, and then I laid on it. I told the officer I was asleep, and the pillow accidentally laid across his mouth, and I don't know. But the next morning, he was blue, and then white, and then black.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. When finally it started to smell bad, and they came and picked him up, and I told him what happened, and it wasn't my fault.
What happened to him? Actually, he was blue and black, and what happened,
Unfortunately, that's what happens when you pass away. You change different colors. But he was snoring awful loud, and I haven't slept for 53 years, and I was done with it.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir.
Hard for you. That was a really hard moment for you, actually. You just guys slept together tonight, and in the next morning, you saw your partner. Oh my goodness. How hard was that moment for you?
Well, I mean, I had spent quite some time with him. It was time. He was getting on my last
So how
nerve.
was your reaction? How was your feeling on that time?
Well, you don't need to bring me back to that time, but I was like, oh no, oh, what a shame. And, eventually I had to call someone because the house smelled bad.
Oh my goodness. You was really cried, like when he was died.
I kind of played it up for the officer on the other line that I spoke to, but like I said, between us, I was done. 53 years of snoring and telling me what to do, and that my cooking was bad, and so eventually I was having marbles on the Monday night, and the ladies said they smelled something bad. I said it was just the trash, but obviously it was him laying in there.
That was really hard, ma'am.
Well, not really, but thank you.
But ma'am, I really appreciate your patience, okay? I know actually I don't even understand your feeling where you at right now, but so you have to go for the final expense, man, because the final expense is a good one right now. It's
Oh, sir, I'm like the song says, I'm gonna live forever. You know, it's fame. I'm gonna live forever. Do y'all have that song in your town?
who knows? Just think about your husband.
I know, and it was so expensive. Oh my God! I should have buried him in the backyard or burned him or something like that. I should have put him in the fireplace or something like that and put him in the ground with Pickle's feet. My cat. I had to bury my cat out back. Do you have a cat?
Yes, I do have a cat, but how you buried your husband in your backyard?
I have a large backyard. This is Texas. All of our backyards are 3 acres or more.
Not good.
No, it fertilizes the flowers. I have a whole beautiful bag of begonias that are grown all up and around him. And Mrs. Picklesby.
My goodness, man, my goodness.
I've had quite a life, young man. I'd be 65 years. I tell you what. Are you married? Do you have a wild wife as well?
No, I'm not married yet. I have a girlfriend.
You have a very handsome voice. I'm sure you look amazing with your shirt off.
Yes, I am actually. I have I'm not a skinny, but I go to the gym and I have a 6-pack and I have cutting and all the stuff. I have muscles.
Oh my God, you're getting me all bothered and hot and swampy. You were talking about killing me off, and now we're talking about your amazing abdominal muscles. I'm getting a little flustered. I'm so
really?
sorry. I haven't had a man speak to me like this in about 53 years when I met my husband. Hopefully you don't snore.
Oh
I might have to smother you too.
Be honest. Let me tell you. Be honest. Let me tell you. I just a lady. She's about 55 years young.
Stop
it. She was really good.
Because we have a lot of experience, and I'm sure you took her for a wild ride. You have a masculine voice, and I could do my laundry across your abdominals.
Really?
Yes.
No problem. We'll talk tomorrow.
Call me on Instagram. It's Eloise Pennybaker _ booty shaker.
Give me a moment here. Let me write down.
All right.
There.
Oh God. The cops are here. I gotta go. Here they come. I gotta go. I love you. Bye bye.
Oh my God, that was awesome.
God, Special K! For those just tuning in, this man called Special K as a telemarketer to discuss final expenses, and then he's taken on a ride, and he's told that Eloise smothered her husband in his sleep and
confessed
acted
to
like
murder.
it was nothing, and all of a sudden now hot and bothered, and what do you look like, and let's go out, and oh my.
What a ride that was, y'all.
Oh, that was great. How do you not break? My God, that was hilarious.
That guy's a pervert, too.
That guy is a pervert.
He took it down a path I did not think it was
That's the
going.
second time you've been like,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Somewhat harassed.
Do you have that Instagram
Good
handle?
grief.
No, I don't have the Instagram handle yet. I know I should probably.
Oh, you really need to.
Get it right
it.
now. That way, then put some photos up there because they want to go look, and then they'll start talking to you.
Yeah.
We have a picture of Eloise that AI made that I guess I could put up there.
Could you
And
give
when-
Eloise like a sexy look?
I mean, she just looks like a sweet old lady on roller skates.
Wow.
Oh, man, that was
Well
so
done.
fun.
Oh,
You're probably at the point like, this guy's not hanging up.
No, he wasn't. I was like, all right,
Oh,
if you
my
want to take a
God.
ride, away we go.
He really wanted that sale.
he's listening to you murder your husband, and then he still went in for the sale.
Yeah, he counseled me first.
Yeah, he's a therapist
Right.
or something.
Yeah,
Good.
let you know he felt bad for you. It must have been really hard for you.
I wonder if they get paid by the amount of time they keep you on the line
I mean,
as
they
well.
gotta get the sale, I
Yeah.
assume, right?
But they're not getting paid unless they get the sale. And
Well,
you
he's
did not get
a
the sale.
smart one. I mean, if you.
Did he try to call you back?
Oh, did he try to? They keep calling me back every day, like 3 times a day. Now
It's
that
gotta
they
be
know
him.
they
I
got
bet
me.
He's like, oh, yeah. He's all turned on. by
Yes,
you.
he was like, do you remember we spoke yesterday? Did we?
I don't remember you.
Washboard abs.
Wow and wow. Okay, coming up next, we need you to call us at 833-390-KRBE. Ladies who've been broken up with by a man who told them they don't want to be in a relationship. I'm sorry, I don't want to be in a relationship. But how'd they say it to you? What was an excuse they gave, or what was the reasoning they gave?
Was it lame? Was it a good one?
Yeah, let's jump into the lines right now. 833-390-KRBE. What was the excuse they gave you?
We'll talk to you next on The Rule and Ryan Show. Apartment in Korean, by the way, for those that don't know.
Oh, that's what it means?
Yes, because I originally, when I heard the song, I was like annoyed because I thought, okay, seriously, that's what we're doing now. We can't even say words anymore because, APT is the abbreviation for apartment, and that's the name of the song. And I thought, and then I realized it's a drinking game about your apartment and his apartment, the word in Korean, and it's the whole thing. And man, Bruno Mars is so excellent.
I
on
think
that
there's some
song.
upbeat stuff, especially on a
I know,
Friday.
it's so
I know.
fun.
We
It's
needed
so
Bruno
fun.
to come back.
It's so fun. All
There's
right.
another song, but it's a little slower. It's good, but
Yeah.
Well,
Lady
ever since
Gaga.
the Silk Sonic stuff, I'm like, all right, slow jams.
yeah.
I need some beats and I need some
jams.
movement.
Yes, we need
You know
some
what I mean?
upbeat.
I need something fun.
Let's do that for
Let's go.
2025.
Yeah.
We finally got it. Yeah.
2025 sucks.
Woo! All right. So here's what we're asking you at 833-390-KRBE. It just took us a little nudging and y'all all exploded on the phones because now I'm full. We are asking you, what is an excuse, a lame excuse, or a reason you were given when you were broken up with about, I don't want to be in a relationship
Because
anymore.
it's just a load of crap.
I mean,
Let's just go-
but if that's how you feel, you tell that person that's how you feel. That's your excuse.
Unless you know
It just
they were just dishing you some bull just to get out of
and what
it.
they're supposed to do is, I hate you. I don't want to be around you anymore.
No, but when you hear that,
it's me.
yeah, when you hear something like that, and it's nothing to do with the fact that, you were spotted going out with this other person.
Well, I would like Brenda to start it off because her story for sure was full of bull. Listen to what happened to Brenda. Hi, Brenda. Good morning. Welcome to the Rule and Ryan Show.
Good morning.
Good morning. Uh-oh, what happened?
Okay. I'm sorry. Were you dating Chandler from Friends? And you're going to know exactly why I'm saying that when she tells you the story. Go.
I was dating a trucker, and he claimed that he was transferred to another city, and it wasn't fair for me to have to wait for him.
I'm going to Yemen.
I'm looking out for you. I don't want you to have to wait on me.
And he was never coming back to Houston?
Oh, I'm moving. I'm moving for work. I'm moving.
And was he? Or did you see
it
him?
was it was a total lie. It turned out that he was seeing me and another woman, and we found out about each other later. But
oh, how?
But that was his excuse, and she ended up marrying him,
Whoa.
even though she found out about me.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Did she look at it like, oh, well, I won the prize?
I guess so, but he's a habitual cheater, so he's going to keep doing it. So I dodged a bullet.
How long ago
yeah,
did
you
this
did.
happen, Brenda? How long ago was this? Like recently?
2 years ago.
2
years ago. And was he dating you the exact same time he was dating the other lady, or did he meet her first? Like, who came first, you or the other lady?
He was dating us at the exact same
Oh,
time.
wow. It just happened. He found you both.
Goodness.
He
Now
was
they're
just a
married.
player. And he
I'm
decided to, go for the other one. Well, I don't know. What's
Well, he was
what's
hedging
like
his
a
bets.
more
He met
modern
two
way
chicks
to...
at the same time and
Yeah.
chose the other one and said, okay, I'll tell the other lady I'm moving.
Well, you're a
so she'll leave
scumbag.
me alone.
Well, yeah.
And he's a cheater.
Unless you
Okay.
tell the truth from day one, say, hey, I'm dating other people, then that's fine.
Right.
Well, Brenda, I'm
But if
glad you
you're
got
in
out of that. I'm glad you got out of that. Thank you so much. Okay, Maria is up next at 833-390-KRBE. What is an excuse you were given by the person you were dating who said, I'm sorry, I can't date you anymore. I need out of this relationship. Hi, Maria. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Morning.
So I dated this guy. Good morning, guys. Everyone. Dated this guy for a year and a half. Everything was great. He told me I was a gem. Said that, oh gosh, if I got down on one knee, would you say yes right now? I said yes, and then all of a sudden I'm buying a house, and I guess he's feeling not as secure as he had thought he was, and told me that he needed to go and work on himself and focus on his needs. And his son had just moved in with him for high school in August, and I told him, I said, hey, if you think that you want to focus on your son, that's fine. Just you need to do that. Just please don't string me along. But continued to say, no, that wasn't it. Then out of the blue, just said, I don't, I want to work on myself. And then I, devastated, of course. And then a week later, got back together, said everything was normal. And then a week later, shut out again.
Oh, no.
And then just no talking, no communication. How do you go from talking to someone every day like this?
He was seeing how far
I love you.
He was seeing how far he could push you. He was testing the waters. First he gives you the hypothetical proposal, and then he tells you, well, I'm not ready. And he is stringing you along, and he's like, well, you know what? She's going to keep coming back. I can get away with this.
Okay, so where are you now with this? Is this happening right now, or this was a long time ago? And
No, this is happening. No, this is happening right now.
Oh my goodness!
So you stayed away?
You've been
Right now.
ghosted now for how long from him? Because you said the last thing you said was is that he he's out of the picture.
Yeah, it's been about maybe 3 days. The last time I talked to him, I told him that he needed to go. I told him he needed to go back to his third baby mama because he's clearly in love with her.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Stay
get
He's
out.
got 3
strong.
baby mamas.
Get out.
He's
Stay
telling you, get
away.
away from me. You do not need that kind of
He's
drama.
not going to get better. It's only going to get worse.
What's your age? How old are you?
Yeah.
I'm 42. I'm divorced. I have 2 wonderful children. I actually work at the pediatric hospital here.
Cool. Well, you don't need him.
No.
Stay
You
away.
can do so much better.
Oh my
If
god.
if a grown man is gonna ghost you, a grown man is gonna ghost you for 3 days. You don't think you deserve better? Like,
Come on, girl. You
He's
know.
going to keep doing it.
stop getting, you know what?
There's nothing he's
Get
got that
out.
better than what you are. So
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
cut
what is
that
it?
cord and get the hell out of there.
Is it that?
It's just, it just sucks. This dating world in Houston, apparently.
Well, don't
is
settle.
just like-
No.
Strong.
Okay, Maria, I've said this for years. Listen to me carefully, please. Just because somebody tells you to settle down, do not take the word settle literally. You are not going to settle down with some trash hole human because he is stringing you along. He's got 3 baby mamas, probably torturing them too.
Yeah.
You don't need that mess, honey.
Nope.
You got your 2 kids. You got your great job. You're a wonderful person.
Find yourself a doctor over there.
2025 is brand new, honey. We just pulled off the seal,
Yeah.
and that bottle has barely been sipped out of. So let's go.
I
Maria,
like
this
that.
is the year for you.
You got this.
And he
advice,
hasn't
Roland.
moved into your house, right?
Thank you, guys.
All right,
right,
the
good
year,
luck.
Maria.
Stay
Let's
strong.
go.
Do not tolerate that.
We give you a pep talk on Friday. Now be careful in the rain and bundle up.
Pep talk.
She didn't want that, but we
Maybe
gave
somebody
it to
else
her
needs to hear
anyway.
that too. I don't know. All right, Maria, thank
Let's
you
see
for
it.
calling.
People are afraid they'd rather have something even if it's bad because
Yes.
at least they have something.
Some people would rather be in a
I
bad
get
relationship
that,
than no
but-
But then how are you
relationship.
supposed to get something if you'll never find something else if you're stuck with
No,
that?
because you're stuck in
True,
that.
you're too busy
But the
looking
guy
this
is a
way.
manipulator. Do you not see what he's doing? He's like testing how much crap she will take, and he's like, yeah, she's going to take it.
All right, let's go to the next caller. We're asking the question, if you're just tuning in, what is an excuse or a reason you were given for the end of a relationship? Lisa is up next, and it has to do with a radio song. Hi, Lisa. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
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 Hey.
A radio song.
Yeah, okay, so this is in the 90s, all right? So this is in the great age of people making mixtapes all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And he and I had connected through music a lot. And one day he picks me up and he says, well, I don't know what to tell you except God is a DJ.
If
God is a DJ.
Is that a Pink song?
No, the song was, and again, this is dating how old I am, James Ingram's I Don't Have the Heart.
I don't have the heart.
I remember that.
That-
Didn't
That song I'm
sound,
saying,
didn't
look that
sound
song.
that bad, but
Look that up.
I love you, but I don't love you like that. And that's pretty much, that was his whole
Ouch.
So what? He had some revelation in the car listening to that song thinking, wow, the girl I'm dating right now, I don't feel this way about her.
That sucks.
So after
So that's
he
why I told you
that,
God is the DJ, because that brought him the song to bring him to the realization that he doesn't feel this way about you.
If we play that song right now, are you going to get mad? Like,
is it a trigger?
Because honestly, no, actually it does not. Because honestly, I think it was more the realization that his neighbor was single and cute.
Oh, there you go.
here we go. Let's play a little bit of this for you.
is
Here.
Eric, you're trolling her.
We got to. I got to
Well,
hear this
Lisa,
song.
we have to give people the example
Yeah,
of
Eric,
what the
this is
song
throwing
was
salt
I don't
outside
know
of
what the
Ryan's
song is.
karaoke.
I got to hear.
I teach middle
Here we go.
God, I
Lord.
remember this.
He's laughing. Who sings this song?
James Ingram.
I thought he
Is
was
it a
real
country
like
song?
no, James Ingram.
No. You gotta hear it.
This is like
R&B.
Chicago.
Your face is beaming.
Sounds like a coffee commercial.
It's 'cause you're dreaming.
Sounds like a Disney.
How
Whole new world.
it's going to be.
Gotta get to the chorus here.
Good Lord.
You say you've been around.
Okay, you've been around.
And now you finally found.
Wait, here we go.
Sucks.
Because remember, listen to the words.
And you wanted and needed.
Here it comes.
Here we go. Lisa, this for you.
I don't have the heart to hurt you.
But he did.
It's the last thing I want
Lisa, he did hurt you.
This is so awful.
Oh my God! Can we turn this off now?
Okay,
There you
that's
go.
enough.
Now we all know.
Sorry,
Lisa,
You not only hurt her, Eric, you hurt us.
Lisa,
heard
when
that before.
Houston, Texas is at their next HEB shopping trip, and this comes on the speakers,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
going to say,
I hope
"Hey,
it
this
does."
is on the Rule and Ryan show for that lady that got dumped."
You see a dozen eggs
You know
drop to the
what,
floor.
Right?
Yep. Yep.
I've become an urban legend.
That's
But,
hilarious.
Wow.
Hey, he and from what I understand and from what I've heard through the grapevine, he and his neighbor have been married for over 30 years now.
Oh,
So,
wow.
At least that worked out for him.
Yeah.
Yep.
So maybe he was right.
Yeah, I mean,
And at the
and
time
like I said,
he dumped you, how long had y'all been dating? I missed that part. I forgot.
we only been dating for a couple of months.
All right.
But
Still, that hurts.
yeah,
That
I mean, it
sucks.
wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah. Well, I think what really hurt me the most was he did it. We were freshmen in college, and he did it right before a big test that I had.
Oh, what a jerk.
Worst.
Screws with your
That is
head.
the worst. All right. Look at how much fun we're having today.
We
with
learned a
music.
song today, dude.
We are having fun. I teach middle school. It takes a lot to trigger me.
How are you doing now, though? Like, are you in a relationship?
No, I was married for 17 years. We split up a few years ago.
What song was that he used? No.
What was your divorce song?
Don't
Stop,
troll
Eric.
her.
Right? But no, there are a couple that I could have used.
Oh.
But no, I mean, right now, I just turned 51. Tried dating for a little bit, and I'm kind of like you were talking about the last caller. I'm kind of at that point where I'm kind of okay without. I'm good.
Yeah, if
Okay.
it
Yeah, I
happens,
like
it
it.
happens, whatever, you know.
Good times. All right, Lisa. Well, thanks
Yeah,
for listening to our show.
Did
You
you
have a great day.
try Hinge? It seems like our listeners have had great success on
Yes,
Hinge.
that's what we learned on
That's the
Monday. For those that
conversation we
missed the
had,
Monday
yep.
conversation,
Out of
or
all
is
of
it
them.
Tuesday? Hinge is the way to go. People who have dated and tried all the stuff said the best success they had, meaning quality people, was Hinge. So y'all go to the listener line at 713-278-VENT. Ahmad, tell the beach walker to go to the listener line. I got to hear this because we're talking about the lame excuses you got. Nicole said he wouldn't stop talking about walking on the beach. I want to know Nicole's story. We don't have time for it. Another person said after 2 years, he said she wasn't attractive anymore. And
my God, that's horrible.
Yes, and another girl
Gosh.
said the guy told her, "You're kind of like my sister. Gotta break up.
Hope he didn't say
I
it
look
where
at
they
you
were
like a sister."
Intimate.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Ew.
so moving along.
How would you know that?
You kissed like my sister.
Let me tell
Stop
you
it.
why we are. It's even a miracle that Special K is here today.
Yes.
It is a miracle that Irvin from Digital is here today, and that Audrey Rose is going to come in later. She's probably sleeping it off because last night was a huge party to announce Rodeo Houston's lineup.
Yes, what are gummy bear shots, and why did I do so many of them?
We're going to get to the lineup in case you missed it next on the Rule and Ryan Show.
This is Rule and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
KRBE.
It is brought to you by Taqueria Saranda. So we're going to put a full focus on what happened last night at NRG Center as everybody was invited to get the official Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Houston lineup for all the entertainment. Special K was there. A whole KRBE team was there.
Yes.
And if you don't know, it starts on March the 4th and it's going to end on Sunday, March 23rd. It's going to start with a voice coach. It's going to end with an American Idol judge. We're talking about Reba and Luke Bryan. That's the bookends there. So Kevin, take us through your journey of fun.
Y'all, this was the biggest rodeo announcement party I've ever been to in my entire life. I walked into the NRG Center, Hall A, and the entire hall had been decked out with rodeo vendors, a huge stage, performers, a DJ, a shrimp boat, not an actual boat.
How about
but
ice
like-
sculpture?
boat
An ice
full of
sculpture
shrimp?
of the H.
The H?
The H was in the middle of the shrimp.
Yeah.
A huge H for
Where's that
Houston.
picture? Come on, man.
How many shrimp
Give
did
me
you
the
eat?
goods.
I bet you ate, let's make a guess. I say 14.
Oh, God. You said that's low ball.
No,
That's like
I did.
34.
No. I probably did.
There's meats and other things. so-
Yeah, I did
Okay.
10 shrimp,
Ooh, that's
and then I went around to like the brisket station and the macaroni and cheese station, and they had
you mix them
marshmallows.
together?
You could cook marshmallows there.
Moist. Oh, wow.
Yes, and then Irvin from Digital here, he was there last night too. He made me do these vodka gummy bear shots, which they had a bunch of gummy bears stacked up in shot glasses, and they poured vodka over top of it. Now, it must have been sitting there for a long time because the gummy bears have absorbed a bunch of vodka, and when you shoot it, you're supposed to chew up these gummy bears. Well, don't you know what came back up?
Are you
was
serious?
It was rough.
Oh,
it was
no.
rough.
Wait, later you got home?
No, immediately.
couldn't even
No, I couldn't even.
handle.
I was like, it, like the texture thing.
Oh,
and
my God.
And I don't know about this. I don't know about them absorbing all that alcohol in those gummy bears. It was a little bit intense, I must say.
All right.
I wonder if it was cheap vodka then.
Oh, I mean, I
That
guess
could
so.
have
You
been
can mix
some
it.
well
It's real-
situation.
yeah,
Maybe he's not used to that type of gummy. Wait, is
Yeah.
vodka this gummy? What?
And then finally, they did the announcement, which, as Rula said, Reba is kicking it off.
That's your
And
girl.
how'd they do it? So they had a big screen there, like a big stage, right?
did.
And was it an automated, like a whole announcement with a voiceover?
That it
or did
was.
somebody come on stage and then tell y'all, watch this? Or how'd they do it?
It was an entire video package they had ready for us that it ran through all of the artists in probably a minute and a half. And you could tell who the favorites were. Of course, Post Malone.
Big applause.
Yes.
Post
Big
Malone is
applause.
coming here on near it's spring break time, so it's March 18th. For Post
Grupo
Malone.
Frontera. Very big one.
that's
I
a
wouldn't be
regional-
surprised if they break records.
So they're from the Valley, I understand. They're Norteño music from
They're
the
young.
Valleys, and they're young, so a lot of people know them and really big fans. So here's how the whole thing shakes down. Reba McEntire starts on Tuesday, March 4. That is also opening day, and it's going to be the big
That's
thing.
Reba's first appearance in 11 years
Oh,
at the
wow.
rodeo.
And I
it's
think
her
I was at the
20th.
last one. I was at the last one 11 years ago.
This will be the 20th time she performs at the rodeo.
She's got all those hits, and she's Reba from Reba. She's Reba from The Voice. She's just Reba, Queen of Country. Number 2, Riley Green, Wednesday, March 5th. That's Armed Forces Appreciation Day. Then we've got AJR, Thursday, March the 6th. We were talking about their song Bang that we played here. Bun B's Birthday Bonanza is happening that first Friday of the rodeo. It is Black Heritage Day that day, and it's Friday, March the 7th. He was saying that usually he has to sidestep celebrating his birthday because he's focusing on the Southern takeover, the H-Town takeover. So this year he's making his Birthday Bonanza.
Smart.
That first big weekend, remember the weekend rodeos are always in the afternoons, like 3:45 rodeos. They're not 6:45 rodeos. Bailey Zimmerman is on Saturday, March the 8th. On March the 9th, you got Karin Leon. Brad Paisley usually is at the end of the rodeo run, but this year he's on Monday, March the 10th, and that's also First Responders Day. Zach Top is the next day on Tuesday, March 11th. Then Lauren Daigle is back Wednesday, March the 12th. That's Community Day. John Party is going to be here for Volunteer Appreciation Day on Thursday, March 13th. Now let's go to the next Friday. Journey is the Friday, March 14th that kicks off a lot of people's spring breaks. So Journey is like the retro act. They also have like a retro act.
Usually
That's
like a
Journey this
rock
year.
influenced.
So then Warren's, I hope I'm saying the name right. Is it Zeiders, Kev? Or Zeiders? Warren Zeiders. Saturday, March 15th.
He was eating shrimp at that time.
Oh, he was drunk on the gummy. All right.
Like, name,
Grupo
we
Frontera,
don't
as
know.
you said, Sunday, March 16th. That's Go Tejano Day. Charlie Crockett's on Monday. St. Patrick's Day. Post Malone is on Tuesday. Rula's birthday, March 18th. Old Dominion is on Wednesday, March. I'm so glad that Post Malone decided to come here for my birthday. It's so
That's
nice.
so
we were
sweet.
Did
texting,
you have
and I
birthday
said, that's a
plans?
good day for you.
We're going to have some Raising Cane's together.
Oh, yes, we are. Okay, Old Dominion is going to be on Wednesday, March 19th. Cody Jinks on the 20th, Thursday. Parker McCullum, always a huge Houston hit.
He loves the Astros.
Yes, he
Texans.
does. That last weekend of the rodeo, Friday, March 21, Parker McCullum. Then Brooks and Dunn is back Saturday, March 22nd. And closing it out is Luke Bryan on Sunday, March 23rd.
My voice twin.
Luke Bryan.
That's right. That's somebody said that. I'm so excited to see Eric on the last day of the rodeo.
We're going to do a duet together. I don't know any of his songs.
We can make
but
it happen.
I don't
You're
know.
speaking voice.
Country girl, shake it for me,
Yeah,
girl.
you could update
Shake it
You
for
would know.
me, girl.
Honestly, if you
Yeah.
listen to Luke and Eric side by side, your speaking voices are very
I
similar.
will still. I'm so mad. Kevin and I were. He was right behind us talking to another
Right.
station, a country station from Indianapolis, and Kevin and I were like,
At the American Music Awards?
"Yeah, we were right,
Yes.
like
Should
closer
we?
than what you and I are right now."
How
We're
many
like-
years ago
I'm
was
so mad
this?
at you.
I don't
for
remember.
this.
Like 2007.
So mad at you for this.
15, 13.
That sounds about
Okay.
right.
It's before he'd hit mainstream name. But he was a huge country name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have
Okay.
turned around and just said, "Hey, how you doing?" Do something. And
Just get you both on tape
Yeah.
talking to one another.
that's my biggest regret.
Maybe
on
you'll
that.
have another chance.
Oh, somebody said that the Recon Radio now changed to 2:45. We'll have to
That's
double check
really
that
early.
timing. Don't forget, this weekend you can get your tickets for free, and you can try and buy them. But why not? Why not? We're giving them to you for free. It's a rodeo weekend on KRBE. Rodeo ticket
And
weekend
we'll have lots
on
of
KRBE.
tickets. You know how we do every year. We like to do the giveaway with the sounder.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin will
you
be,
gotta
Kevin will be
get
busy
busy.
thinking of ideas. Hey, if you have ideas for sounders, Kevin, you want to
Meaning
text you?
a sound effect that is rodeo
Themed.
It's going to evoke an image of what it's like to be at
And
the
when you
rodeo.
hear it, you're supposed to call in to win tickets. But we need to think of all these sounders now. So 37530 with ideas because we got to talk with the firefighters. Let's get to the news real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rula and Ryan Show on KRBE with what's going down in H-Town.
Now, I am going to talk about the firefighters. First, I want to get this out of the way. Rockets held off the Grizzlies. They've maintained second place in the Western Conference.
Memphis is number 3, so it was a good battle, 2 against 3. And we were up like 16, then we let them come back. Then we were down, and we came back. Great win.
Mm-hmm. And then
Shangoon.
Astros have reached their 2025 salary agreements with all 8 of their arbitration-eligible players, including Framber Valdez, Jeremy Pena,
You know who has
Chas
it?
McCormick.
Kyle Tucker of the Cubs. They have to go to arbitration because he wanted $17 million, and they said, nope, we want to give you 15.
Oh.
Idiots. And these guys want to try and get him next year, and because he's going to be a free agent.
Right.
The Cubs screwed up on that one.
Oh, wow.
I'd say so.
Sucks for them.
Now the important stuff. Okay, so we love our Houston firefighters. Here on the Rule and Ryan Show, we stand behind them, and you can help Houston's burned firefighters recover. Back on January 7th, 3 officers were badly injured while battling an apartment fire in their district. The road to recovery is going to be long. It's going to be difficult, but you could actually help support them and their families. So I actually posted this on my Instagram, on my stories. If you go to Radio Ryan Chase, you can just scan that QR code. But what you want to do, make a donation. Go to houstonsbravest.org. It's Houston's, plural, bravest.org, because this is something that they're going to be dealing with for a long time, and let them know that we do care.
We had Marty Langton in from the Houston Professional Firefighter Association, and he was talking about how they take care of their brothers and sisters and all their families for everything they need, and that's why it's so important to always donate to houstonsbravest.org for so many different reasons. When you go to that page, you can click specifically on the story of these 3 firefighters.
It'll be on the podcast, so if you have family members that are firefighters, maybe you're listening from other cities and you're a firefighter, your family is, and you want to get involved, listen to that interview, because it's really good, because he also has lots of friends in California that are fighting the fires there.
It's
too.
informative, but it also, it just...
That was in the 6 o'clock hour this morning.
Yeah.
If you go to the podcast. So
talk about putting your life on the line.
For sure, every day. Coming up next, something Eric posted about earlier this week. I also feel the same sentiment.
I kind of want to do a segment like, am I normal? Is there something in your life right now? You're listening to us, and there's something you think about or you do, and you always wonder, am I the only one that does this? There's something I did 2 days ago, or maybe it's 3 days ago.
Okay.
Today's Friday, right? I don't even know what day it is with this weather and stuff.
Blur's Day.
I think it was Tuesday I did this, and I went on my social media, and I'm like, am I normal for this? This is how I feel.
We were also saying by January the 10th, Eric thinks a majority of people have done this. I am not one.
And feel this way that I am. That's why I want to know if am I a weirdo? I mean, I know I'm weird, but a weirdo for this.
Am I weirder?
All right, listen to what it's all about next on the Rule and Ryan Show.